Chattisfying.
I mean, do me.
I would love to do you. It's like a dream come true.
So, we're going to flip it now, and Hippo is going to interview me.
Okay, hold on. I need to flip. Hold on. Hello, I'm the Hairy Hippo on Chattisfying. How the devil art thou on this fine and glorious evening, or morning or afternoon, depending on where you're from. With me today is my special guest, Mellar21.
Hello. Hi.
My first question is, are you seriously 21?
No, but I was when I made the handle.
I mean, you look barely legal.
Phrasing?
I'm pretty sure I've seen you on a couple of ad sites. It's like the thumbnail for that category of barely legal is you. You know. Oh, goodness gracious. So, tell us all about you, my love, because I barely know you. Who are you, strange man?
Well, as you say, I am Mellar21. You can drop the 21 and just call me Mellar, but on Twitch I'm Mellar21. I only stream once a week, but it's because I have responsibilities now. You see, I used to stream quite a lot. I've been streaming for like 2.5 years. I want to say, I'm not 100% sure.
Have we been streaming for the same amount of time then, pretty much?
Maybe. I mean, I when I very first started, I didn't really consider it proper streaming, right? Because I had really bad internet, and I only streamed World of Warcraft basically for my guildies, and nobody else came along. And somehow I managed to get affiliate while I did that. I have no idea how. Don't ask. And I got affiliate about the same time that I got my my internet upgraded, because getting my internet upgraded, that was a whole saga. Trust me, it took me months to get it all sorted. And that's when I turned on my face cam. That's when I started playing other games. That's basically when I really consider myself to properly have started streaming. And I think it's about 2.5 years now. I don't really count, if I'm honest with you. I don't celebrate affiliate versaries or anything like that.
Oh, I have to put this in here, right? I didn't know it was Swongo that told me it was January 21st or something like that was my birthday for streaming. I was like, really? How do you know that? And I don't. He goes, because I care. I was like, oh my God. Put it on a bloody calendar somewhere, haven't you, you dirty pervert? Anyway, sorry.
That's all right. So I've got in real life full-time job, wife, and a kid. He's 14 months old. He's sleeping right now.
Adorable.
He is a cutie. The reason I went down to one stream a week is the boy. But I do 6 hours every week at the moment. Then every now and then, when the boy is sleeping at the weekend, I'll do like a bonus stream. Zelda's my favorite. I love everything to do with, especially the 3D Zeldas. I can't say anything about Breath of the Wild. I've never played it. I don't have a Switch. I wish I did. But all the other 3D Zeldas, I've played them all on stream. I love them. Ocarina of Time's my favorite. I love doing randomizers of it, all that kind of thing. But at the moment, we're playing lots of Skyrim. I'm playing Skyrim blind on stream.
Oh.
And I didn't think I'd like it as much as I do. And we're like 110 hours in or something stupid.
Wow.
It's insane. We've been playing it for like 6 months. Pretty much consistently. But no, I mean, I guess you could probably call me a variety streamer, but what I do play different types of games, but what I do is I'll get like a long form game and I'll just play it for a few months and play pretty much only that. And then when it's finished, I'll review it and then we'll move on to another game.
Yeah.
Kind of thing. I don't know, because I know that quite a lot of sort of variety streamers, and it's absolutely fine to do this. We'll be like, okay, this day we're playing this game, but this day we're playing another game, and switching it up quite often. But I don't switch it up very much. Only really when I finish a game.
Yeah.
But yeah, that's really that's me distilled into a couple of minutes. Really, that's Mellar21. We do have a lot of fun. I've got this relatively new audio stuff, which I'm quite proud of, just purely because I dropped a lot of money on it, and I think it sounds nice. And
I like your big boomy thing in front of your face. It's kind of cute. I like it.
Well, thank you very much. It can do all these things though. I've got a sampler that plays like voice samples. I don't know if you can hear that. Probably not. No, it works on stream. And I can do voice changes and stuff like hello and all this kind of. It's just fun.
I like that.
It's fun. You know what I mean? You know, it's an expensive toy essentially, but we have fun with it.
I don't know if I could have one of them, because I wouldn't be streaming. I'd just be playing with it off stream, and then I'd forget I'd have to stream. It'd be terrible.
Are we still talking about the same thing? If
I don't know anymore. I've played with that on stream a few times. Just nobody sees it because this is as far as they see.
TOS. But no, honestly, like that's my new thing because I only had it like a couple of months ago, and honestly, we've been having a lot of fun with it, and yeah, I just really enjoy the whole community aspect of sort of sitting there playing a game that you'd normally just be sitting there on your own, like you know, and just having like people to hang out with and talk to, and getting to know people and making friends, and that's what it's all about for me. And I love that when you can be sitting there playing a game, and then someone will come in, and you'll be like, oh, how's your wife? How's your kids? And then someone else comes in and is like, oh, how was that test that you said you were doing the other day? And you know, you get to sort of know all these people. And then what's even better is when they start to get to know each other as well. And then it all becomes this lovely community that everyone knows each other. And yeah, it's such a lovely thing to be able to sort of do and be a part of. And like, because I look forward to streaming so much every week as well. Because it's every Friday. And like, it's not just because it's Friday that it's my favorite day of the week. It's because that's my stream day, you know.
No, that makes sense, man. I completely understand that. And in regards to the old watching your viewers chat and intermingle, I don't know if you've had it before, but I've been actually butted out of a few conversations while live on stream because they're having a chat and they're like, "Shut up, Hippo, we're talking." Oh, okay. I'll just sit in the corner here and just do some mild entertaining while you guys carry on. I've had that so many times, it's unreal. I feel they don't even like me anymore. So...
I don't think I've ever gotten quite as far as them. Oh, no, right, a couple of times they've been like, Mellar, we're not talking to you, I suppose. But normally I just, if they're clearly not talking to me, I try to ignore it, but it can be difficult because you get into the habit of reading everything that appears on chat.
Yep.
And then sometimes, especially when they put the at the end, and you're like, they start reading it and you're like, oh, it wasn't to me. Okay, never mind.
Yeah, there's been a couple of cases where I just think I'm just going to go and have a break now. You guys enjoy your chat. I'm just going to go lie down for a little bit.
I'll just sit here quietly and suck my thumb.
Yeah. I'm saying nothing more than that. I'm behaving.
I said thumb, Hippo. Thumb. Make sure you pronounce that silent B at the end.
So basically how you run your stream is essentially like a semi-completionist mode then. So you get a game, you finish it off, you don't like jump off halfway off of it, you pretty much go and continue streaming until you finish the game, hence why you're in Skyrim 400 hours in.
Yeah, basically. One of the reasons is because I want to review the game. Whenever the credits are rolling, I review them. And I've got like a list of them on my YouTube.
Yeah.
I like reviewing the game because I feel like it's like a nice end to it, sort of, you know, like a nice post at the end to say, all right, we've done this now. This is what I thought of the experience.
As you would with any friend when you discuss a game.
Exactly. But also, I discovered quite some time ago before I started streaming that I find it very frustrating when I'm following a streamer through a playthrough and they stop the playthrough halfway through. It's so annoying. I was watching this lovely lass. I won't name her, but lovely lass. She was playing Ocarina of Time, right? And I was really enjoying like sort of regularly watching her. I think it was like every other night or something. And then she got about 3/4 of the way through and she just skipped to Wind Waker. I was like, okay, all right, weird. I thought, okay, well, Wind Waker, I love Wind Waker, we'll start watching this. And she got like 3 streams in and she just skipped to something else. I was like, really? And I found it really frustrating. Like, fair enough, if you're not enjoying a game, then don't just put yourself through it just to say that you've completed it. But she wasn't stopping them because she wasn't enjoying them. She was stopping them because she wanted to do the next thing. And honestly, it really annoyed me. So I was just like, I'm not going to do that. Yeah. I have stopped playthroughs halfway through before, but I hate to. It grinds my gears because I know it's annoying for people, so I won't do it unless I have to.
I can't do playthroughs. I feel so guilty because I'll start a game and it's a fresh game and you got the audience there watching, and then you finish your stream and you come back on their stream and half the audience who were there originally aren't there anymore, and you've had new people come in and you're in a point of a game where they maybe never played the game before and were really good to see it, but they didn't see the first part. So on a stream purpose, I feel kind of like, so what's happened is this person died that you didn't know existed in the first place, and which is why we're over here now. And I feel really bad. And then when you go to your third stream and like half the people there originally see the first part of it, didn't see the second part of it, but they've seen the third. And I just feel like it's not fair as such, which is why I haven't really ever played too many hugely story-driven games on my stream, especially since I only stream for 3 hours as well. And about an hour of it is me trying to get into the game to stop talking so we can get into the game. So even then, they're only getting 2 hours of it. So it's kind of an issue for me to be able to do that. But I respect you doing it. I like the fact that you get it done and sorted. I like that. Yeah,
it's a lot of fun. It's a lot of fun, honestly.
Plus, they know that's what you do, so your viewers know that's it. So they know that you stream on Fridays, so they can't miss it. Whereas I'm so sporadic, it's crazy, I'm all over the place.
I used to be very sporadic, more through necessity than anything else. I think that consistency definitely helps if you can do it, for sure.
Yeah. Gotcha. Yeah. So, what would be your all-time favorite game you've streamed?
I would say because my favorite game of all time, as I mentioned earlier, is Ocarina of Time. But the favorite game that I've streamed, I think I'd have to say my second favorite game of all time is Final Fantasy X. And I streamed that 100% for the first time. I played it through plenty of times before, but I'd never 100%ed it. And I streamed my 100% run. Honestly, it was so much fun. It was absolutely brilliant. And then that sort of the community atmosphere, especially when we did Penance, which for anyone who doesn't know is I vaguely remember watching a top 10 of the hardest bosses in video games, and it was on that list.
Okay.
Yeah, it's insane. Sort of the amount of effort that you have to go into just to be able to sort of be ready to fight it. And then while you're fighting it, it is turn-based, but you need to pay attention, because if you miss one thing, you're dead.
Yeah.
And the fight is minimum 40 minutes or something. I think we were fighting it for about 50.
Wow.
It's a crazy experience. It's definitely something that's sort of been kicked off my gaming bucket list. And honestly, the whole thing was such an experience. I really, really enjoyed that.
Oh, fair play. I like that.
Yeah.
I mean, I've played Final Fantasy X, but then I kind of got into the whole when it started whipping out Blitzball, and you were starting to play that kind of thing, and I was like,
that was a grind.
I got stuck with that instead and just kept playing that and didn't continue with the story. I feel really bad for admitting that.
Oh, really? No, I didn't like Blitzball. I found it really boring. But
I was terrible at it, but I kind of just liked floating around in water. I was Echo the Dolphin Kid, all right? This is, you have no idea what you're doing. This is all right. This is fun. And a big water globule. This is cool.
That's amazing. I got through it by watching streams while I was doing it, because it was really boring. And I actually met one of my mods because I was doing it, because we both happened to be doing the same thing at the same time, and we ended up striking up a conversation, and we're really good mates now. So I'm kind of thankful to Blitzball for that reason. But other than that, I hate Blitzball. It's boring.
Oh, bless you. I like that. So come on then, what's your least favourite game to stream then?
To stream?
Yeah.
World of Warcraft, hands down. It's really boring. I'm sorry. I love World of Warcraft, right? I, like Hippo, have played it since it first came out. I've been playing it for 16 years. I love the game. I do kind of blow hot and cold on it a little bit. Sometimes I love it. Sometimes I'll leave it. I'm one of 4 leaders of a pretty big guild that's been going now for 10 years. We just had our 10-year anniversary, which is mental. So I don't end my sub even when I'm not really playing, because I'll always be there for them if I can. But I remember very, very vividly, because like I say, when I very, very first started streaming, when I wasn't really streaming properly, I streamed a lot of Legion, raiding.
Yeah.
And then BFA came out, and BFA came out. It kind of coincided with when I started taking streaming a little bit more seriously. And I remember one night I was streaming, leveling in BFA, and no one was watching me, and I was really bored, and I literally sort of turned to the camera. I was like, "This is really boring. I'm going to end the stream now." And I have never streamed World of Warcraft since that day, and I probably never will. Probably. It might be on the table for because now that I do these mega chill streams on sometimes on the weekends, where I literally just put on stream beats, the lo-fi. And we sort of just vibe, and we don't really pay much attention to the game. It could be maybe a candidate for that in the future, maybe. But at the moment, I'm quite happy. I'm playing Twilight Princess casual for the 9th time, so I don't care. It's all good.
You'll always be my Twilight Princess, you know that, don't you?
Flutters eyelashes.
Yeah. I like it. You can flutter everything. I don't mind. You had me at hello. That's another old reference there. I do apologise. Oh God,
it rang a bell actually.
Yeah, Jerry. I think it was Jerry Maguire, wasn't it?
Isn't Jerry Maguire show me the money? Isn't that?
Yeah, but they also had you had me at hello.
Okay.
It was Renee Zellweger and Tom Cruise in the chat, and he's like trying to apologise, and she's like, "You had me at hello.
I don't think
you had me at hello."
I don't think I've seen it, but I know like the famous quotes and stuff.
Yeah, I'm just gonna keep quiet in the corner here now.
It's all right.
So old.
It's all right.
I'm so old.
Fire,
old as time.
Fire away, old man.
Yeah, I've had a few exes say that to me. Sorry. I apologize. Where'd that come from? Whoa.
This is why I'm on for this man.
Yes. Yeah, he puts me on mute a lot.
It's not true.
Like, hippo. Stop. Over 18 now. Behave. Okay, I love you. Yeah, I'm back in the room. So, come on, and final question for you then. Is there any game that you enjoyed but the stream hated, and vice versa? See how I use really cool terminology there, like vice versa.
I think I'd say Abe's Odyssey. I like that game. I always loved that game. It's
We're talking about like the original one, right?
Mm-hmm.
The 2D kind of platforming thing, and
it's a PS1 title
and all that kind of stuff. Yeah. I remember that. Yeah,
I played it on stream about 6 months ago, not that long ago, just before Skyrim. No one liked that.
Is it because it's old?
I don't know. It just didn't vibe with my audience, I guess. So that's a playthrough that I did stop halfway through.
Sacrilege.
Yeah, no one was. Well, it wasn't. No one was watching, but not many people were watching. I was like, I don't think there's any point continuing this. No, I think that's when I decided to do Skyrim, which was a really good decision.
Yeah, I've seen you on Skyrim a couple of times now, and I thoroughly enjoy you getting into it. And I try not to talk too much because I know I'll distract you, and then you'll die, and they'll be like, "It's all my fault."
I've died more than 100 times. I wouldn't worry about it.
That's all right then. I'll come and distract you then. I'm happy to do that. This turned into a perverted conversation again. I'm sorry. I'll behave. Goodness, I can't help you. Look at this man. It's gorgeous. Gorgeous.
There should be one more question, I think, shouldn't there?
Yeah, and what that you hated that your community loved.
Not that one.
Yes, it is, because you didn't do that part for me.
Did I not? And what I hated that community loved?
Yeah.
No, I've got nothing.
You got nothing?
No,
really?
Not on that one. No.
So you've loved every game you've played on stream, other than obviously. Like,
no, the only games that I've hated playing on stream, I think everyone else has hated as well. I don't think there's ever been one where I've hated it and I'm like, no, I'm not playing it anymore, and everyone's like, oh no, continue playing. No, I don't think that's ever happened.
Really?
Yeah.
Not even like spooky games or anything like that.
I suppose actually, I did get a lot of requests to do a horror game. For not the Halloween just gone, but the one before in 2019, because that was back when I used to stream on Thursday nights instead of Friday nights, and Thursday night happened to be Halloween, and they talked me into playing Spooky Jump Scare Mansion, the free version.
Oh, okay.
And there's a lot of jump scares. I don't do very well with horror, especially with jump scares. I normally either get scared or bored, to be honest, with horror games. Yeah, I lost about 2.5 hours, and I had a jump scare alert as well that I let them use because I'm an idiot. And yeah, I just jumped out of my skin about 1 million times that stream, and I wouldn't say I didn't enjoy it, but I wouldn't do it again. I don't think, not unless it was like a really special occasion. But like loads of people were asking for it, and I was very reluctant.
Okay. That's fair play. I'm terrible with spooky games, mainly not because they're spooky, but again with my distraction thing that I have going on. For example, I played Outlast. Don't know if you've ever heard of Outlast.
Yeah, I know that Outlast. Yeah, I'm pretty sure I've seen Bert stream that.
So you're basically like a journalist who's going into an abandoned insane asylum, but it turns out it's not.
Yeah, I remember Outlast. Yeah, it's quite grotesque, isn't it, in parts?
It does have a scene, but in like one of the chapters, you end up in like the actual like padded cell area and stuff like that, and then you come out and you've got all these like naked dudes around, and I'm just giggling like a schoolgirl because I see penises everywhere, and I'm like, "Get pill, it's weird, it's Willy, it's a Willy," and then they're obviously going to try and kill me, but I'm just giggling too much because there's like willies everywhere, so I don't do well with those kind of games because I will find funny things and everything. What's coming up in your future, baby?
Well, Hippo, I'm glad you asked.
Do you know what? I'm going to ask you one more time because I feel like I forgot. What's coming up in your future, baby?
Well, Hippo, I'm glad you asked. Once Skyrim is finished, I need to go back to Final Fantasy X 2. That was a playthrough that I did start and then had to stop halfway through, but I need to go back to it because basically I used to stream 2 times a week, and then when the wife went back to work after maternity, I had to go down to 1. So I had to go down to one game basically. So I stopped Final Fantasy X 2 halfway through. I need to continue that from where we left off, like the beginning of chapter 3, I believe, about halfway through the game. After that, I don't know. But one thing that I really want is a Stream Deck. I've kind of wanted one for years, and I've kind of set my heart on, and I'd set my heart on it months ago that
well, like an Elgato thing or something.
Yeah, that's right.
Oh, okay.
When Black Friday comes around, they're normally quite a lot of money off. Normally, I'll probably buy one then, and it's only in like a week and a half now, Black Friday. Yeah. So I really want a Stream Deck, to be honest. I've been using I've got like a Kindle Fire, and there's an app that you can use, the Streamlabs app that allows you to change your scene at the touch of a button. Okay. So it's like a discount Stream Deck, which is very useful. But Stream Decks do way more things, and also I quite like to move away from Streamlabs. Yeah. I want to move back to OBS Studio, which is what we're recording this in, incidentally. And the only way to do that without losing the functionality of being able to change my scene at the touch of a button is by buying an Elgato. I'm aware there is an app that you can get, like a phone app.
Yeah, I've heard about this, but I've not ventured onto it yet to have a look.
But it doesn't work on the tablet. It only works on a phone. And I have this problem where if I have my mobile phone on my desk while I'm streaming, you can hear that annoying. So I can't have my phone on my desk while I'm streaming. It's literally in the other room.
Ah, that makes sense now. That's why you never answer my calls.
I know, right?
Yeah, you don't have to play hard get with me, babe. You already have to remember. Yeah.
I think that's pretty much everything, really. That's my main my main sort of quest. At some point, I'd love to get, because I've wanted for absolutely ages. I've wanted a hat with my Mellar logo on it. It's like a white M on a black background. And for the longest time, nowhere did caps like what you're wearing at the moment.
Yeah.
But now there are some available, so I might try that at some point as well. But it's not that high on my priority list at the moment. But
are you going for like a flat beaky thing, or are you going for the curvy beaky?
The curvy one, like the one you're wearing.
Yeah, because that's cool. Yeah. Flat caps are losers.
Right.
Like, unless you're wearing them, you're watching the stream, then the video.
Yeah,
I like you. You're cool.
You're breathtaking.
Yeah.
And I wouldn't mind. Maybe some merch for this show as well, because this is the big new thing for me. This show. I've been looking forward to this because we've been planning this for months. And now it's finally coming to fruition. I really can't wait to get some guests in and really start having some fun with it and doing it live and having people watching.
I genuinely can't wait to drill them. It's going to be amazing.
Hello.
Yeah. I mean, like, get right into them and find out the nitty gritties and everything about them and stuff.
Oh, I knew what you meant.
And then, if there's anything afterwards, then fair play, anything's game. Sharing is caring, people. Remember that.
Absolutely.
Chattisfying.